Hello, 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 hello. Hello out there in YouTube land. Hello, subscribers. Hello, YouTubers. I'm going to pause for a second, and those of you that haven't subscribed to my channel, I'll give you a moment to do so. Please don't forget to share and like as well. Thank you for your support. Also, I wanted to let you guys know I did put a super sticker out there. I didn't want you guys to be like, oh, she put this out here or something like that. So I went ahead and wanted to let you know that I did do that. I'm not expecting anything from anyone. And I'm going to move on from that. What else? Also wanted to mention Donald Trump. Breaking news over here in the United States. That is pretty much what we're talking about in the news is Donald Trump and what's going on with the indictment. Nobody's over here celebrating that. It is sad, but it is happening. Donald Trump is in a lot of legal trouble, and that's all I'm going to say with that. I just don't want people to think that we're over here celebrating because the Republicans have it wrong. We're not over here excited about Donald Trump being indicted. That's embarrassing to the whole United States. So, but, you know, if you do the crime, moving on from that. I decided to come on here and I wanted to talk about Meghan and this empowerment award. But before I get to that, I want to talk about Joe Biden's attendance at the coronation. There's a lot of talk on British news that Joe Biden snobbed Charles because he's not coming to the coronation. I am going to say this because at first I was extremely disappointed. And then some of my YouTube subscribers were letting me know that, you know, presidents don't normally come to something like that. And no president has ever come to it. And I was like, oh, that does make sense. And then I started watching this other channel today and they were telling me, hey, you know, we've never had a coronation to really even be invited to go to. And so, and then they even mentioned back then, travel was an issue. You know, there were issues with travel and so on. You know, versus nowadays, during Elizabeth days, travel wasn't that, you know, traveling like that. But now, you jump on the plane and you're there. Then they were saying that, you know, pretty much it was a snob. I don't think it was a snob, but I don't think it was the right decision because I agree with them when it comes to the coronation. Like, we've never seen one. We've never been through one. And I hope that Charles doesn't disappoint. I hope it's just extremely grand like it should be. And watching them in carriages going up and down the street, of course Meghan wants to be a part of that. I want to be a part of it, and I ain't in the royal family. I mean, come on. I probably would get an invitation before she would. I'm just saying because she's just been so mean to them. But no, I think Joe should go. And then one guy said he was lazy. Joe is not lazy. Joe is older, but I don't think he's lazy. And I don't think he's not going because he's tired. I just think that is just stupid. I believe that if Joe Biden thought that he couldn't serve us anymore, that he would do the right thing and step down. I just don't think that he would put his health and his people in jeopardy. He's just not that type of president. And I just think he's doing a good job, by the way. But all in all, he's not going to come. And I hate that. I just think he should have been there. I really do. Back to Meghan. Okay. Also, too, guys, I almost have 2,000 subscribers. I need about 30 more. Okay? I need your help. So don't forget to share, like, if you think I'm interesting. You know, send it over to your friend's station or friends or whatever. Just get the word out. Meghan and this empowerment award. Okay. Meghan will pick up anything that's shiny, that allows her to be on the red carpet, be seen, flashy, and to wear something expensive, and to try to outdo Kate. I'm going to wear this. She's always competing with someone she doesn't need to compete with. There's no competition there. But when she makes it a competition between her and Kate, Meghan loses every time. Anyway, back to the empowerment. So she's getting an award for empowering women and girls. And whoever is giving her this award is stupid. Just flat out stupid. How could they even come out with to fix their lips to say that she's been empowering to anyone other than herself? For the last months, Meghan and Harry have done nothing but be a menace to society, to their families, and I'm sure their friends, and to the monarchy, the institution, and the people over there at Great Britain. But she's getting an award for empowering people. I think it's a joke. You know what? If I was Meghan, I would be like, you know what? I don't want to do that right now. And if this is their attempt to get her reputation back in order, fire your PR team. Like, when are you going to fire them? Seriously. Can you tell me, if we even know if she has a PR team? Another journalist was like, who is she talking to? Who's talking to Meghan? She is not influencing anyone, especially in the last year. She has talked about a family, a nation, a country, a monarchy. She's blamed everyone for her downfalls. She blames everyone for anything that happened to her tragically. It wasn't her fault, but it was someone else's fault. The letter that leaked, it wasn't her fault. No, she helped leak it. And then she blamed the royal family, the queen, for telling her to write it. First of all, the queen shouldn't have to ask you to write to your father. But she's an influencer. How is she going to influence me to do anything? Influence me to do what? She's an influencer of what? Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, explain to me, Sussex Squad, what it is that Meghan has done that has been so wonderful to empower us women. Because the 40 to 40 thing never finished. But it was a joke altogether. Meghan is greedy to me. She is greedy to me. And this is why she's greedy. Because her sister Samantha is suing her for defamation, meaning that Meghan said something she shouldn't have said about her sister, and won't apologize for it and take responsibility for it. But, well, no, keep distancing herself like, I didn't do that. She just wants attention. That's what she's saying about Samantha. But no, Samantha wanted attention. She would have sued you for $2 or $3 million. But here we go, $75. And so Meghan has this charity, right? And I think it's charity. And I believe she had like $13 million in it. She gave $2 or $3 million away to charity. And then she also kept $9 million. Where's the other? And the staff, she doesn't pay them a whole bunch of money. They're not making nothing. Like someone said, one outfit of Meghan's is paying one person's salary. But she is in a fight with her sister on live television. Give your sister the money, shut it down, apologize, and keep going. But no, because she didn't do anything wrong. Yes, she did. Judge. Yeah, you. Meghan did something wrong. She conjured up something about her sister that she shouldn't have done. She shouldn't even mentioned her. And as she went on this crusade to tell her truth, she went out on her entire family, her father too. But let's go back to her being an influencer. It's almost a joke. I mean, but it's an award for it. I don't know if the people are joking, if this is a joke, or if it's not a joke to see what she's going to do, or if it's not a joke, I don't know what it's, sorry. We just drained our swimming pool, right? And bugs are coming. It was bad. It was really bad. And so we're getting it fixed, but there's little bugs flying around. It's freaking me out. Yeah. Like who is influencing? She's not, it's stupid. And I don't know, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, someone called her up and told her, whoever this stupid company is, told her that, oh, we're gonna give you an award for being an influencer. And then that's when she decided, oh, well, I should go back on the TIG since I'm an influencer. Friends of yours, Meghan, please, someone like Tara and Andy, Tara of Andy. I love her. She's great. Happy birthday, by the way, too. Loved her meal, her dinner. She had pork chops, some asparagus with some carrots, and it looked really good. Anyway, she was telling us that Meghan is trying to dig her way out of this. And I believe that. I believe Meghan is trying to dig her way out of this negative press. But this isn't how you do it. By putting yourself on a pedestal for doing something that you didn't do. That's not going to make people like you more. No. An award is not going to do it. Saying that you're an influencer and you're not is not going to do it. Coming out with a tea commercial, a latte commercial, is not going to make someone want to run and buy it. No. You got to deal with your issues first, Samantha. Deal with your sister. Get that out the press. And then maybe we'll start seeing, oh my goodness, she's starting to peel back some layers here. Because right now it's me. And that was one of the things that India mentioned. That it's all about what Meghan wants. And so this award is about me. It's about Meghan. It's about me showing off and how wonderful I am. It's almost like she needs validation all the time. And it's crazy because the influence, I don't get that. And I just think it's just the stupidest thing I've heard in a while. Along with some other stuff, like the therapy session. It's a live therapy session. It kind of reminds me of that. Like, it doesn't add up. It's not 1 + 1 is 2. Because Meghan is not an influencer. I just went down the list of things. Why? She's suing her sister. She didn't win a defamation. She didn't win anything. Okay? No. It was either it's going to be dismissed or it's just going to move along and we're going to move along with it. But it doesn't settle the fact that Meghan still blasted her sister and was mean to her on the Oprah show, in the book, in the docuseries. And like I said, she used her daughter Ashley as a prop. But she's an influencer. What is she going to influence me to do? Dirt? Talk about my in-laws and see if I can get some money from them? Say I'm suicidal and see if I can get sympathy? Blame the world? Blame everybody and take no accountability for nothing? Like, that did not happen to Samantha. And her father ain't ill. Haven't seen the kids. Meghan is focused on her awards, her stuff, her tiara, her balcony, Archie's name written in stone during the coronation. I mean, this is what she's thinking about. And then Harry's skipping the Dulu around in the court, looking like an idiot. He don't know if he coming or going. And Meghan building her case against him because it's just a matter of time before that relationship goes to cock-a-doo-doo. Yeah, there's no trust, there's no love, there's no commitment. It was forced. Meghan treated him like she was Diana, worse. You can see it in public. You can see it on the Real Housewives of recaps. She'll show you. She'll show you how Harry scrunches up to her. Like he cowers up towards Meghan. He knows that he doesn't have a fight with her, so he just gives in. And so seeing him in court was either for us to not see that what was going on with Samantha and her. Because I just believe Meghan probably told Harry, listen, Harry, why don't you go to court? That'll take some of the attention off of what's going on with me and Samantha. And so if I do lose from Samantha, it won't be as bad because you're at court too, or something stupid like that. I don't know. She wasn't there. She wasn't in the courtroom with him when he was in there telling on his family and saying that, you know, they were withholding information. Just stupid. Or something like that. No, but she's an influencer. That's what we're talking about. She's going to influence little girls. What the hell is Meghan going to say or do or tell my daughter that's going to make her a better person? How to be conniving, how to be a manipulator, how to be a liar, how to mistreat your family members, how to pretend how to be black sometimes and how to be white the other. You know what color shoes to wear with a dress, what food to eat, how to go to Africa and do a photo shoot as if you're a humanitarian, but you're not. And the only pictures that you're a humanitarian is when you were working with the royals for that 1 year. That was the only time because she had to. And that's what a life of service is helping and shaking hands. The one that she wanted to get paid for, that one. She did that for a year and knew she wasn't going to do this. First of all, I can't believe she did it that long. How quickly she got out of there. I would at least gave it 5 years to make it believable. I would have been like, okay, give me 5 years. I'll stay here 5 years and then I'll go. Because Oprah them ain't going nowhere, Meghan. Oprah them wasn't going anywhere. And then you would have more to talk about in your memoir instead of just coming up with line and making things up as you go and running out of material. But she's an influencer. I wouldn't go hear her speak if it was free. If they said, oh, you can go listen to the Duchess of Sussex speak free, I wouldn't go. There is nothing she could say to me or tell me or do for me that would make me think that she is anything other than a really nasty person. Empty. And that's what South Park called her. Empty, shallow, hollow. Nothing's there. It's just gone. But she's getting a whole award for it, and we supposed to all of a sudden think that this girl is Saint Almighty. And we supposed to believe that she's this great humanitarian after we just heard that she won a lawsuit against her sister, but she's an influencer. See, that's that stupid stuff. And then just like the Kennedy Award, that was dumb. And people were trying to tell Karen not to do that, but she insisted anyway. Now they have a stupid award on their mantle stating that the royal family was racist. And now they want to go to a coronation. The same racist award people, same people. She wants to wear a tiara from the vault and do this and have a photo op. Does that make sense to y'all? An influencer. To what girls? Show me them and tell me them and I want them to tell me, the women and the girls that she influenced, I want them to tell me from their own mouths what they received. What made them, what was the inspiration on how to catch a prince? Okay. I'm just, that one's stuck. I'm stuck. I'm going to be back to that one, as you guys can see. That one's stuck. Because at first, I was just going to be like, you know what? Who cares about the award? Let's move on. It's stupid. Whatever it is. It's just stupid. Then I found out what it was for. And then it just got stupider. And I said, well, God, is this for real? Anyway, moving on. So I assume that she's trying to fix her reputation. But I just don't think that's a good way of going about doing it. The PR keeps getting it wrong. It's through family. Family is the one that's going to get us to be like, oh, me anyway, to think that maybe she has a soul. But until she starts fixing that element and friendships and the rest of the things that she likes to do, then it's just going to continue for me. It's going to be hard for me to say anything nice about her like I was going to do, because she's not an influencer. God, who keeps saying that? Listen, she's not going out for presidency. No, nobody's going to vote for her. They need to stop that. I don't care if she paid them $3 million. No one's going to vote for her on either side. No one's going to promote her. She needs to first see if she can be a representative. Because you can't jump from that to that. You got to build a reputation. It's not that easy to just decide you want to be in politics. But Meghan thinks she can do everything, right? Act, write a book, produce photos. She's a model now. She's got a podcast. She's talking. She's doing docuseries. I mean, you name it. Cookbook, latte, Tig, memoir. I mean, she can do it. She can do it. She can do it all. So my thing is, that's what she thinks. And I think it's really arrogant. I think there's an arrogance about that. To think that you can just do whatever you want now that you done married a prince. That's what I believe. Because she just needed that door open. And now that the door open and flooded, here comes Oprah, Tyler, Netflix, book spare people, just all at their fingertips. Meghan was seeing dollar signs because it wasn't nothing in Harry's bank account. Not the kind of money she was looking for. And still looking for. According to Andy, Tara by Andy, Meghan is looking for a billionaire lifestyle. And right now, that's not what she has. And it's taking too long. But I don't know if she's finding out that going after the family is not a good way to make money. But let her keep up with it. Somebody is afraid of Harry and Meghan's behavior at the coronation. What are they going to do? I just mentioned it because someone did. But if you guys care, let me know what you think that they would possibly do to mess up the coronation. I mean, you know, Meghan's always going to do her little thing in front of the camera. You know, whatever. Make a scene. So we'll be seeing that, because if she's not able to get in the tiara and everything, you know, it's not going to be, she's going to be upset. I didn't went on way too far. Let me see if I don't have anything else. I believe, and I said this already, Meghan is getting special treatment because of who she's married to. The judge is taking into consideration that Meghan is married to a prince, because how it would look in the public if this continued. That's all I see. And there's probably other stuff, but my first thought is this judge threw it out, and that was it. Like, no, you're not gonna sue her, although she did that. No, what the judge could have did was say, well, you know what? Maybe we can get a mediator or something. No, I don't know. Figure this out between you and your sister to come to some type of agreement instead of just dismissing it altogether, Judge. Okay, let me just give me 1 second, guys. I don't want to miss it, and okay. Okay, just, and I mentioned this before, they're not going to walk back this racism claim. It doesn't seem like they're just going to go full speed ahead without acknowledging that they said it or did it and that it wasn't true. Because now that the kids has the titles, why would we continue with that Oprah interview stigma? Why are we not talking about how to fix it? Okay, so it looks like, Harry, that you guys got the titles, but Meghan said that you wasn't going to get the titles because people were concerned about the color of Archie's skin. So now what? I'm going to ask that question throughout because it just doesn't go away. It doesn't. Here's something too. Okay. Now, normally when you got your kids christening in the role, and I don't know all the details. I'm just saying what I see on TV. Normally what you see is they announced the mother is in labor, like Catherine's in labor or whatever, and you kind of know. And any moment now the baby's going to have like an announcement. That didn't happen with Meghan. And so we missed out on that and the christening and all of that because Meghan was acting stupid. I don't know what happened to Meghan's christening moment where you walk down the street and do the buggy thing. Was she never going to do that because they're not? Why didn't she do that? If someone can find that out for me and post it, I'll pin it. Someone else might want to know. But why didn't she do the walkabout with the baby and the christening with the entire family, with Archie? That didn't happen. But she did it there. But then they did that little photo op thing. Anyway. But with Lilibet, she didn't have this grand old christening because she's here in the United States. They had a private one. So I would have to assume that it was boring and not fun like the royal one because everybody comes out to see the royal baby. I mean, how do you miss that event? So I just wonder, it just feels like it was like a watered down christening. You tell me. I might be being too negative about it, but I just feel like Charles, the royals wasn't there. The family didn't really give their stamp of approval. They didn't really get their moment with the baby, like Lilibet, like that moment in history where you're there with the family and seeing everything and walking down the street with little Lilibet, the royal baby. I mean, like, nope. To me, Meghan made it not fun. When we didn't get to see Archie come down the little steps and stuff, and then she kept changing stuff, she made it unfun. She made it about herself. She wanted attention, and she got what she wanted. Listen, I'm out of here, guys. Last thing, have you guys noticed that the press over here in the United States lately have been giving Meghan a lot of good press? I've seen it. It's this, the Suits did one. The Vanity did one. I mean, they're coming out with, Meghan wins a lawsuit against her sister. Meghan getting this influential award for influencing girls and women all over the world, and just crazy headlines. Like, this woman didn't lie and say that the royal family was racist.